How you doing? And thanks for tuning in. This is George again here at Wicked Warnings, your number one source for construction and emergency safety and strobe lighting equipment for cars, vans, trucks, buses, SUVs, bicycles, tricycles, all the fun stuff. What we're looking at right here is the newest generation Chrysler Pacifica. This is a 2020 Pacifica minivan. This is an escort vehicle and a transport vehicle for a funeral service provider here in the Chicagoland area, where purple is the preferred color for funeral services. What we've done is a combination of a few of our lights, mostly our LIN-6. Client asked us to put a couple of white and a couple of purple in the front, and then keep it purple around the back, and also have a dash light. So we've double stacked a white and purple LIN-6 in each of the corner windows by the side view mirror. We attached them to the inside glass with 3M VHB transparent tape after cleaning and prepping the glass. In the grille, we have two purple LIN-6s set on a different pattern. That's a split pattern in the grille, as well as a split pattern on the white LIN-6 that's right on the fog light bezel. The fog light bezel and the grille were a fairly easy mount. You do need to make a plastic or metal backing plate for the grille upper mount, but the fog light bezel in the bottom, you're able to screw right into the bezel. All wiring can fish into the engine bay and then be moved into the vehicle for the switch. In the upper windshield, we have our Wicked Warnings dual head dash light. This is attached with 3M dual lock Velcro or suction cup, and that dash light's sold with two different mounting options, a simple bail bracket or the included shroud that is in this vehicle as well. The light's fully adjustable, rotationally wise, so you can aim it out the windshield. And you can see links to all of these products that are on this van by clicking this infographic right here, or by clicking the read more right down here. So there'll be links to each one of the products individually, as well as a package deal where you can buy all of the products that we used on this particular build. Here's a nice front shot for you. I went with a split pattern on the grille and fog LEDs instead of a alternating pattern, just because I wanted to tone it down slightly in the brightness, and I wanted to keep that light active always. So this will be a great warning vehicle to let the cars in front know that we have a procession coming through the intersection. And here you can see how well the corner front windows work with those lower fog light bezels. All right, let me show you what we did around the back. Alrighty, the need for the warning in the rear is not so critical, so we just went with a simple alternating pair of the LIN-6 in purple. Because we only did two lights back here, I did alternate them for the maximum brightness on each flash. Here you can see how we mounted those using our available aluminum 90-degree mounting brackets. We won't get a lot of rust on these brackets, being that they are aluminum, and we wired them up behind into the trim panel here inside the tailgate. Not a horribly difficult install. Fairly easy to take the interior tailgate apart, and then you can get to the wiring. Let me show you the switches. Here's a little close-up of that fog bezel mount. It's a tight fit, but it does mount in there fairly nice. And you saw the effect. I really like the effect that you get out of that. There's the fog bezel. Here in the cabin, you can see how we were able to affix right into the window there with the clear 3M tape. We did notch the corner of this trim panel just slightly to allow the wire in there. And once removed, you can barely even see that notch. But I'm sure that that small trim panel here is fairly inexpensive if we wanted to replace it. Now, as far as switching, in the cabin of these new minivans, not a lot of room. I didn't want to get involved in the radio or any of this fancy piano black finish or nice rotary shifter. So I went over here, started looking around, and I found that right there, you can put in not only an activation switch, but this one also got the nice air horn feature. So, and then we used our blue full illumination for activation right there by the headlights. There we go, get it a little bit in focus for you. So, and you're able to pop this headlight switch out straight towards you, and you can run most of your wiring behind it, so it's easy to get to the switch right here. And then that's where it is right here in the cab. Oh, focus is killing me. There you go. And you can see warns real nicely. You can definitely see it, so you won't be driving around all day with your lights on. Hey, thanks again for watching Wicked Warnings. Remember to check the description in the video for links to all of these products, and make sure that you like, subscribe, get on our newsletter for special deals and promos, and give us a shout. We're your #1 source for construction LEDs, emergency safety, and strobe lighting equipment for cars, vans, trucks, buses, and everything in between. I'll see you guys on the next video. Be safe.